Part 5 of this broadcast is now in session. So, this year in 1900 came and went without me finding a single shred of evidence to connect him with any of these murders, whether it be his parents or one of the 12 bodies we had found in this forest in the middle of August. So 1901 had passed, had came, and it was time that I really needed to focus on other cases. I was still suspicious, but what could I do? Seemed like I was wasting my time on this man who didn't even seem to have committed any of these murders. I was almost convincing myself that I was mistaken. He had not committed these murders. It was just pure coincidence. We needed to look for another suspect. We were almost putting all these murders into the cold case section, which was very hard for me to take because there were dozens of bodies, over a dozen bodies at least, but it felt like more. I felt the turmoil that these families must have been feeling, not first hand obviously, but second hand. I could feel it. I could feel the pain and the sorrow that this caused them, not knowing who this brutal murderer was. But it was time to move on. There were other cases that we could actually solve. As much as I hated to admit that I could not solve this murder case, I could not do it. It was terrible. I was so sad and depressed. Back to the story of him, back to his perspective. At this point, he's starting to fall in love with killing people. He loves it. It's a game for him, a habit, a routine. He's done it a dozen times. Predictable. It's predictable for him to be able to do this without feeling any guilt or shame. He knows what he's doing. He is completely out of control by this point, and the hunger for more kills is going at him. He decides to start dressing up in very dark clothing and going out at night and looking for lonely people who are walking by themselves. He then kidnaps them, tackles them by surprise, ties them up behind the back, just like he had done with those people who he had taken revenge on, and he takes them into the forest and brutally tortures them and murders them. He realizes this isn't just about revenge anymore. He loves killing by now. He's addicted to the thrill of killing. I was so appalled when I first found this out. Stay tuned for the next part of this broadcast.